Going live action. This fucking microphone, man.
You and your mic problems.
It actually is. Look at Jeff. He's inside the space station with all the aluminum foil insulation walls. One day we'll afford the whole studio.
The whole studio? Can we get the whole studio done in aluminum foil?
One day. Crackhead aluminum foil.
Can we get high wires in here so it looks like we're floating? Can we do live from the space station?
I'm telling you right now, we can wire you up. We've got enough straps up.
The whole podcast studio is in the swimming pool. AJ Harrison, what's up? Brad Barr, Dave, Bob Lester, Isaac Barrett. How are we? What do we want to talk about today, guys? Let's go live over on Instagram. There we go. Instagram, guys. We cannot see your comments. If you want to participate in the conversation, jump over onto the YouTube. What's going on? Who's smart with the glass? I can see kind of, and when I put these on, as I take them off, I can't see shit. I cannot see anything. But with them on, everything past 3 feet is completely blurry. Like it's Isaac Barrett, what's up? Haram, what's going on? EP, how are you? You working today? It looks like there's going to be some rain. Hostage, what's up? Skully, Las Vegas checking in. What's going on? Getting a hold of them. Danger. Yeah. 51. I think I'm 51. Lance, Jason, Noriko, what's up, Noriko? Lamppost, how are you? We will see you in a couple days. Very, very soon. Herb Halstead, hey, I haven't seen you in a while, man. I hope things are really good with you. We come into Jackson very frequently. Bifocals and trifocals. I don't know. I have these. They are not. They were just readers. Workhorse Fabrications. What's going on? 6:13 a.m. Scott Wexler. How are you? Guys, December 7th, the party here at SOE. SOEparty.com. We just need you to RSVP. There is no price. There's nothing, no cost to attend. Finishing up job now, waiting for the truck and trailer to get back. You guys just take all the wooden stuff to the dump and dump it? Is that what happens to it all? Burning the candle at both ends. Leading by example and being prepared. Man, it's wild, right? So we just had 2 days without water. Right up the road, a few thousand feet. Anhydrous. 2 semi-trucks coming opposite directions collide. Something catches on fire. Ends up a third vehicle is involved. There's 2 semi-trucks and then a passenger car. And somebody dies in the accident. They're investigating one of the truck drivers, is my understanding. Truck goes off the rails, off the side of the road, wipes out 120 feet of guardrail, and right behind that guardrail is the entire water supply line for the city. It was a 1964 cast iron, I think they said 10-inch pipe. Wiped the whole thing out. So there's no water in town. We have 4 or 5 water towers, so there still is water for half of the night. By the next day, the entire city is out of water. Some restaurants are still open. They're able to run without city water supply. They're serving, canned sodas and stuff. And then they can clean their dishes through sanitizer. But people in town are literally losing their fucking minds over the water being out. Like people are going to die. They're like, oh my God, my children, my relatives, my special needs puppy is not going to survive. They're literally like, my relatives are going to die. They are giving away cases of water. All you have to do is drive to the giant abandoned Walmart parking lot. And the crazy thing is, the hundreds of people that are like literally acting like they're dying. We live in a town where the water goes out a dozen times a year. Like the water is constantly from old water supply lines in the ground, from things freezing, accidents. Like people go without power here for 2 weeks in parts of the county, and they act like there's nothing that can be done about it. Meanwhile, The truck stops are like, hey, if you need a shower, come here. We have water. You can shower here. The roads are not closed down. The roads, the bridge is open. Everything's open. You can drive to these 3 cities, towns over this way, which are like 10, 15 minutes. You can drive 30 minutes to Paris or to the interstate. And you can get a hotel. You can go to restaurants. It's just our city, county, or not even county, just the city water is down. You can't see shit, can you? Because it's
That's all right.
fucking microphone.
Right. Now I can't. Oh God, we're code. What's going on here? Where did this come from?
How in the fuck do I turn this off? What is even on?
Oh, this is the best live ever.
What have you done?
What did you do?
I pushed them. I don't even know what turned on at that point.
Here, this broke.
It didn't break.
Okay.
It's magnetic.
This broke.
Well, he's getting frustrated.
Primary, alternate, contingency, emergency. Yeah, they it's wild, man. Like we've got 400 gallons of water in the hallway, I think, in 5-gallon cans. Have you heard reports of Russian currency crashing? I have not heard that. Have you heard that? It's the success story of MK Ultra. Where is the safety? Yeah, no shit. Where's the safety? What's up from Twitter? What's going on?
The Twitterverse. What's going on Twitter?
All these people leaving Twitter because of their free speech. It's not their free speech. They're mad that other people have free speech. Another reason to prep, and like people ask all the time, like the number one comment is like, hey, I'm on a homestead. What's the number one thing to do? What do I always say? Water. It's free, especially when your faucet runs. Like just put it in a container. It's free for the most part. Was in your neck of the woods the other day, US 35. You live in a town with the biggest man-made lake in the world. No shit.
That is true.
Tell us more about what's going. Can you tell us more about what you're doing now that the water is at? So the water came back on this morning. We're not doing shit. Like we were just doing normal shit. The Berkey was full. I have 24 7-gallon water cubes. I have a dozen 5-gallon water, USGI water containers in the hallway. I have 1,500 gallons of potable water in a water tank up the hill, along with 1,000 gallons of potable water. And then I have in containers, I have, I don't know, another 600 gallons. Well, I mean, there's 2,000 gallons right on the back in the aquaponics system that we could filter if we had to. It didn't change anything we were doing. We have a composting outhouse. The toilets still flush by putting water in the top of the toilets. I used a submersible pump in the 1,500 gallon tank to pressurize water to do all the rabbits with yesterday, just because I wanted to see if it worked. I mean, there's a valve on the bottom and all the water tanks are uphill, so they would have gravity flowed. It didn't change anything. I mean, all these people crying about the water. Imagine if their fucking power went out.
And their water.
And yeah, and
you
their water.
You do have to hand it out to the fucking first responders.
Hell yeah.
Because that's not an easy place for an accident to happen, because they got no shoulder.
Yep.
And for them to have the water on in less than
once the water company got in there, they were under 5 hours to repair it. So the whole delay is an anhydrous ammonia tanker truck went off the edge. They say it didn't breach. They had another tank to transfer the gas into on site within a couple hours, but they had to bring in a hazmat team, which came from Illinois. And that team took 2 days to get on target here. So about 8 o'clock last night, those guys arrived and they shut down all of the flow of traffic both directions and transferred that fuel. About midnight, I think it was about midnight it's 3 a.m. in the morning when the water, because hazmat had to clear it, then the water department was able to come in and make the repair. And they had the water, we were back pressurized by 9 o'clock this morning. If them fools lose power, they would probably off them. Maybe. And the beauty of it is, I mean, if those guys lost power, we wouldn't see them crying on the internet. When are we going to drop acid or DMT like Sean Ryan? I don't know anything about it, man.
We're going to drop some DMT? What's going on? Randall, you got some DMT?
I'm already on it right now.
Okay.
Richard Coos. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. There's only 7 thumbs up here.
I think Amazon.
If you guys double tap your screen on most devices, it will actually give you a thumbs up here. So what do you or have you heard as the Project 2025? I don't know. It all sounded pretty fucking reasonable to me. I don't know. I mean, do they seem to be implementing it?
It's not part of Trump's plan, guys. That's just a distractor.
Skully, now, do you know where those drones might be coming from over the U.S. bases in the UK?
Probably DARPA. Because again, if you think about it, you know what nobody's doing? Shooting those motherfuckers down. You know why you don't shoot them down? Because you spent millions of dollars developing them. That's probably why.
Bob Lester, we do have a boil water alert. Yeah, we do. All of our water goes through filters anyways that go in. The dishes we wash with soap and water. We've just been putting them through the sterilizer. We have a commercial kitchen washer. I can only thumbs up so hard. Tariffs a distraction, man.
Yeah.
What is up with the tariff thing? I have seen a fucking ton of fucking crybabies on social media the last 2 days pissing and moaning over fucking tariffs. How about this? Did the price of your fuel go down as soon as they said Trump won? Yes, it did. Has any of your shit gone up over tariffs? Not yet. It hasn't. Think about this. Okay, tariffs. We're going to put tariffs on import cars. Toyotas are made in the United States, most of them, right? They set up manufacturing here. They employ a ton of people in the United States. Go try to buy an American-made car overseas. See how that goes. How was the Barrett play? How was your Barrett play day?
It was all right. It was all right. We're gonna have a better day tomorrow. I'm gonna zero it tomorrow. It was a little fan fire. Set up the scope on it and everything. Make sure everything worked.
What do you think as to farmland purchases for? Yeah, I don't think they should be able to. I think we should fucking put an end to that. Why should all of our farmland and all of our agriculture and animal production mostly be owned by China? I think we should absolutely put an end to that.
Let them spend the money.
Ace Wolf Peach. Our gas went down 65 cents a gallon since the election.
Imagine that. How is that even possible? You know what we're not doing right now? You think about this just for a second. Even though Trump was elected, you know what we're not doing? We're not drilling for more oil. So that 65 cents was completely artificial.
Bullshit, yep. Somebody said we need to have production capacity here before we go hog wild with tariffs. Did he go hog wild with tariffs last time? Did he say day one? I don't know. I don't know the answers to those. But it does seem to be the talking point right now on social media. Same thing with solar companies moving manufacture to U.S. soil. Yeah, they just set up a 500,000 square foot production facility in Texas. We got a buddy that is on contract with them and he goes back and forth between here and there. And while yes, they are manufacturing in China, they are prepared and moving stuff into the United States. From a business owner perspective, advice for someone who wants to start working in social media management and provide excellent value to customers like SOE. You better be really good, Camera Nomadic. Guys hit me up on a daily basis and tell me all these things they can do. And when I go look at your social media, there is not a fucking thing there that makes me think, man, I want to give this guy money. And when I look at your shit and I'm like, hey, I can't find you on Facebook. I can't find you on Instagram. And they're usually, well, we're working on that. You've lost any chance of ever doing anything with us at that point. Brandel, look up Camera Nomadic, see what his social media looks like. Because like if you're representing a company, I should be able to go on your page and clearly see a link to your business profile for social medias. And I should see companies that you're representing there. You got my shipping info today. Thanks. Nice. Oh, you got your shipping info. Nice. Bet Mexico will be in compliance over the immigration cooperation over the tariffs. Mexico already said we are turning migrant trains back. We are not letting them get to the U.S. border. I feel no, I don't think there's a roast coming, Andrew. I haven't looked at Camera Nomadic's profile. It might be fucking awesome, man.
I only found one guy, and he's a photographer, not in the United States, it looks like.
Got it. I get hit a lot, man. And keep in mind too, right? All you guys that are doing AI stuff. AI is fucking you on social media. Like they're making you label your content. They're suppressing your stuff. One of my guys that was cutting video stuff for us was doing AI. And I would literally go to Instagram and be logged out of my account. And it would say, we detect artificial intelligence programs, and make me agree to a bunch of fucking guidelines and log back in. And we called him on it, and he started cropping our shit because it started detecting it and putting it on a watermark. So he started cropping our video stuff down. Like all these people, like AI, you hear a ton of people like, oh, you need to post 3 times a day and have, FanDoogle or whatever, chop your videos into these AI things. That's why you watch people's social media content and it doesn't make any fucking sense because they didn't even watch the fucking video clips that the AI gave them. They're just being lazy. Bo Bundy, how are you, man? When I order a 29-inch belt, it's not a mistake. I really need a 29-inch belt. What do you think about the average American having $37,000 in credit card debt? I heard that prior to coming here from Dave Ramsey Tucker.
I bet it's more.
Yeah, I'll bet it. That seems low.
I bet it's more than 30 because, and the only reason why I say that is
right now, especially
fucking, average truck is $80,000.
I'm normally shadow banned due to my life. Yeah. Brawl Dog, what's up, man? A lot of good conversation on the members video and Patreon today. Brawl Dog. Happy Thanksgiving. Making a crate for 2,500 pounds, 41.40 per hard mold. I don't know what that even means. Headed home. What does that mean? A crate for 2,500 pounds. Pre-hard mold. Didn't know it was that quick. Just saw the news about it yesterday. Trump getting shit done. Oh, it seems like he's doing a lot of stuff.
The crazy thing, it seems like he's doing a lot of stuff. He's not doing anything. He's not president yet.
Yeah, Bob says 37,000 in credit card is just a slow week. You guys always hear about American Express Black Card. That's just some bragging rights bullshit. When you get an American Express Plum Card and you rack up all those fucking expenses on there, they give you cash back. Instead of points and travel points, you get cash back. That cash back, depending on how much you run, that'll pay out an entire employee or even 2 employee salaries. What up, Vanilla Faces? Hope everyone has a great... Kevin, what's up, man? Fuck, I'm normally shadow banned due to my life. You think the big they will start World War III to prevent Trump from getting in or to sabotage him?
They can't prevent him from getting in, but they can use the fucking World War to sabotage his agenda, right? Because you need big government to run big wars.
Who's going to suspend who's going to keep him? Like, what are they going to do? Put Kamala Harris in charge? I made a mold for nylon production out of 4140 material. Mold weighs 2,500 pounds. Had to make a custom crate. Got it. Got it for machine, like clicker press or something.
If they wanted to stay in office and use a war as the pretext for that, they had to have done it before the election. They can't do anything about it now. There's no precedent for them to be like, oh, we're going into World War III. You don't get to be president. It's too late.
Workhorse Fabrication. Average American has 37,000 credit card debt. Average American, not business. That's insane. Not to mention the average is brought down by those who don't have any credit card. I don't know, man. Is it a problem for you, Workhorse? Like, those are talking points. That's not me. I don't know. I don't know average Americans. I understand that some of my clients, but people that I'm around, that's not us. Make better life choices, get a second job, pay your credit card off. You said Dave Ramsey used the debt snowball. Like, we've made everybody scared of credit because people make poor decisions. But using credit to make money is how you make money. Still unable to place your order from 7. I don't know which. Norhinko, I'll refund your order from. I saw you say something about it the other day too. I will refund your order from. What did you say? July. We probably have the item. It's probably the free thing. I'll go ahead and close that order out for you. I've seen you mention it a couple times. We'll kill that order and get it done. Yeah, it's not me either. I hear you, but it's our fellow countrymen. I'm average and have no credit card debt. Average American isn't how I describe anyone near SOE. There isn't any small, medium business that credit isn't also personal debt. Yeah, you guys always hear set up an LLC and they'll give you all these lines of credit. They didn't me. They tied all my shit to my personal every single time I went to do something. I'm wondering what the goal is to the madness in Ukraine. I don't know, but we're all fucking, it's what everybody's talking about. I don't see Ukraine. I don't know anybody in Ukraine. I don't give a fuck about Ukraine. I want my kids not to go to order there. I don't want them not to go to war. Yeah, Norhinko, I'll cancel the order and shut it for you so we don't have to do it anymore. Workhorse fabric. Yeah, Griff. They're stealing money from it. That's what all of our politicians do. They come in, their salary doesn't pay any of their lifestyle, yet they end up fucking millionaires. I'm completely against SBA loans. A few people I know created an IPO to raise money. Yeah. Go try to get a small business loan. You need 2 years of college to be able to fill the fucking paperwork out. Everybody wants to start an LLC. Somebody last night said, he kept asking a bunch of business questions. I said, what's your product? Like, what are you selling? And he's like, well, I'm working on my LLC. You can get a fucking LLC in 15 minutes online. They mail you your official LLC in a binder for $100. You can have your, like, I'm working on my LLC is horse shit. Maybe you should work on your fucking business and see if you even want to do the business. Norhinko, I have not canceled the order. It cannot ship out as it is. It will ship as soon as it can, or I can give your money back to you. But I've seen you mention it a couple times, a few different places now. So I assume that this has upset you or we're not shipping fast enough. So it will ship when it can ship. Or number 2, I can cancel your order and give your money back to you. Gunnar Lee, what's up? EIN. No, bullshit. I have EIN. I don't know what you're talking about, Ace Wolf Peach, or how many businesses you've run, or maybe you had somebody set your structure up. I have an EIN. I have an LLC. I have all that shit. Every time I have applied for credit, they tie it to me personally. What color lightsaber would you use?
Blue.
They will unless you build a DUNS number credit in the DUNS listing. Yep.
Blue. What color would you use?
I don't know.
You'd be red.
I don't even care if you give me a lightsaber. I don't care what color you give me.
You'd be red. I guarantee if I gave you a green lightsaber, you'd be like, doesn't match my color scheme.
Right now, just stacking money from driving truck at UPS, but also trying to figure out a reasonable level of preparedness for what might be coming. Did you buy Bitcoin? Skully would be an orange one.
Why would I have an orange one? I think blue. I don't know about orange. Orange. I mean, maybe orange could be intimidating. I don't think. Have you ever seen a Jedi Knight with an orange lightsaber?
I don't think I've ever seen an orange lightsaber. Why are you watching any Star Wars that have anything other than the 2 anyways? All the other Star Warses were shit. Any tips on running a Fecon mulcher? I don't even know what that is, Action Jackson. Brandel said his would be brown. When switching from sole proprietorship to LLC, would it be correct to do so at the beginning of your tax year, or does it? Surely you have an accountant. I would talk to your accountant or your tax lawyer about that. See what they want you to do. Yeah, when guys keep coming on here talking about orders over and over, we just cancel your orders. I take it that you are disgruntled or dissatisfied. So we can put an end to that very quickly by just closing your orders out. Like if we have to have the conversation here in front of fucking 200 random people and it's repeated over and over, we just close your shit out. I would like to have that off my books, no problem. Somebody else will take what is in the box and be more than happy. And we're raising prices anyways. I'll just sell that shit that was already set aside for more money. Everything costs more. Plum Card is the best. Just bought a new conveyor dryer. Nice. I got a kid inside here who has an American Express, and he says he's like, I have a bunch of credit card debt. And I said, what cards do you have American Express? Do you not have to pay your American Express cards every month there anymore? Like American Express just lets you carry a fucking balance and make a minimum payment now? I'll buy his order at 7. I know, that's how it always is. We used to do a Friday kill day. It was called Friday Kill Day. And we would read customer, because you used to have to you tell us what you wanted. We'd send you a PayPal invoice for it, and your shit would be in a box. And on Friday, we'd have the boxes that were left and not shipped, and we would read the guy's name, and then we'd kill his order like he didn't pay for it. And other guys would bid on it, and we would sell that shit off. We'd make thousands of dollars in a couple hour time period selling shit that should have cost way less money. Guys were just like, I'll take this, and they would just fight over it. Minimum payment is how they make the most money. But I thought on American Express, you had to still pay it every month. Is there an issue with an order? Don't. I can carry a balance, but minimum pay. Got Fecon attached onto a bobcat. You can mulch up a whole tree. Oh, got it. You're talking about a forestry mulcher head. Got it. I don't have one. I've never run a mulcher head. I have a SVL 75 skid steer with high pressure, and I bought it with high pressure if I ever wanted to run the mulcher head. But I've seen a lot of guys say that if you're going to do that consistently, it's very hard on the machine. You want a bigger machine. The extras that die on battle have weird color lightsabers. So you're just a what do they call that? No, they call it a NPC.
NPC, yeah.
Like most of the people you run into at Walmart.
What if we're the NPCs? And they're leveling.
Well, I'm sure we are to someone.
They're leveling up based off of contact with us.
Last night while eating dinner in my car, I was rewatching old videos of you roasting fired customers. Man, you had to reach back deep for that.
Went deep.
Kent has a mower on his skid steer. He cuts grass at 90 miles an hour. His skid steer seems way faster than mine. Watching him run a skid steer, he is very fucking quick. Remember when he spread all that? What's your coolest war trophy? Necklace full of ears.
I don't, coolest war trophy from Somalia. I brought back the down pilot patch. They gave us down pilot patches that are, you tear off a corner and they give guys $10,000 in gold. And then from Iraq, it's a bolt carrier out of a rifle that HVT number 2 had that I shot.
That attachment that rakes the rock. Are you talking about a Harley rake? It like chews the rock up? Or are you talking about a ground plane, Jose? Is
that what we're giving away? What do we got? Not Woodland. Man, stop giving those guys the good shit. Give them some. I mean, even multi-cam black is a little too good to just be given away. Isn't there some of them weird colors you got in there?
We just did a bunch of splatter print stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like splatter print threw up all over the place in there. And Typhon Toxic. There's a ton of
Typhon
Toxic.
Toxic. There you go. Give him some Typhon Toxic. I think the world's ready for your woodland.
These are FUPAs. It does stand for Fat Upper Pussy Area. Yes, we named it that because soft little bitches get mad about it. People that think it's funny think it's cool, and people that don't like it take issue and talk about it even more. That's why we named it that. It's a fanny pack. Works great as a fanny pack, works great as a crossbody bag, and it also has attachment points here, 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 and here. And it comes with a set of shoulder straps so you can wear it as a chest pack. When you open it up, it comes with all of the straps. It comes with a set of shoulder straps. It comes with a waist belt. It is Velcroed on both walls. You can put a bunch of pistol mags. You can put a holster. You can get our Velcro adjustable holster, or you can get a proper Kydex holster. There's a lot of options you can do. You'll figure that out. There's also a pocket on the face, so you can put your wallet, your car keys, whatever, and not expose your gun. And we're going to let the winner pick Woodland or Multicam Black. You do have to be a Patreon member. And that zipper's loud on this amplified mic. You have to be a Patreon member, and you do have to have an order number. That's how we look you up and print your label. Taking a break, doing yard work, new targets in the backyard range. Nice. How far is your range, Carl and Rosalie? Any brown man? Nope, not right now. You should make a battle cock that yells insults when you squeeze it.
That'd be cool.
FUPA makes a great low-profile get-home bag. Very minimal.
You can put a lot in that thing, though.
How expensive is it to make a FUPA with a Faraday liner? I don't know. Just buy you a Faraday bag and put it inside the FUPA, because I'm not doing it. Skully, when you were in Somalia.
Yeah, Somalia.
I was there in 94 with the 26 Mu sitting off the coast.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 26 Mu. I was there the same time as you, because you had some of your, I believe, if I remember right, that some of your snipers actually came ashore for a little while. You guys were with a carrier group, right? I believe. I don't know. It's been so long, but yeah, 26 Mu.
Finally got to use your shooting mat. That mat is super nice. Nice. FUPA XL, versatile as hell. Yeah, the FUPA XL's, I don't know, this much larger.
Wait, that's not the XL?
These, am I wrong about this? No, these aren't XLs.
No?
Or is this an XL?
I thought the next one was smaller.
I don't know. You got me all fucked up.
No, maybe.
No, this is a standard
right.
FUPA.
Okay. Oh, so there's a standard, a small, and a XL?
Well, there's a FUPA, there's a FUPA XL, and there's a FUPA dangler.
Okay, so what would that be? Because it's definitely not a dangler.
It's the standard FUPA. But this just
can't be the standard, because
this ain't the XL.
The Marpat one you made me is smaller than that.
No, it's not. It just looks small because Marpat's such a shitty camouflage.
No, it's the best camouflage. It's
makes
the only bulletproof camouflage.
Marpat makes everyone look small.
No.
That's why the SEALs don't wear it. That's why they look so big.
They don't wear it because they don't rate it.
Can you tell us a Somalia story? Skully, does the name Daly? Yeah, you know Daly. Daly ring a bell. I heard him on a podcast. Very interesting guy from SOTG.
Yeah, of course. Daly, man. P for plenty when you're doing your explosives. Fucking Daly was awesome.
Got to get the Ford production line in Dearborn. Appreciate Daly. Thanks again, you too. Splatter print threw up all around. It did. It's fucking everywhere. We crossed the Atlantic Atlantic with the 6th Fleet with the USS George Washington.
Yeah, I knew you guys. I thought I remembered right that you guys were with a carrier group, because I think that's where the SEALs came from. You had some SEALs from. God, I don't remember what team they were from that came. I'm pretty sure they came off the carrier.
You got your FUPA here, Brandel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring it over here. Is it in the building?
I think so.
Where else would it be?
They got me.
Why are you worried about it?
I don't know why I'm worried about it. I just don't think that this is an XL.
Oh, mine?
No, I know yours isn't. Oh, you don't even have a FUPA. That's a fanny pack.
That's just the fanny pack.
Yeah, that's I was gonna put them beside each other. Brings out a fat chick. Does one of your double rifle cards fit nicely in back Velcro pocket of shotgun micro? Does one of your double rifle cards fit nicely in the back pocket of the micro rig? You mean the flat pocket? Yes, it will. But when you put mags in it, that Velcro sticks. Like it doesn't seal. The mags are taller than the panel. Regular FUPA is 8.5. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a tape measure out here. Brandon has a FUPA. I thought he's in shape. Brandon's in fucking really good shape. Brandel is in such good shape that his diet guy said, eat as much as you want, as long as you want, all day for Thanksgiving. So when he comes in here, we'll tell you what he's got planned.
It's a lot.
It's ridiculous.
I don't believe that he can eat it all.
I was on the USS Harlan County.
I'm always looking for a holster for the 226.
Safariland.
No, they don't make them
Anymore?
They don't make a good holster.
Safariland doesn't make a good holster?
No, they do.
He paid his nutrition to say that. I don't think so.
They don't make the holster that I need, because I need one for a single action only 226.
Just use Amanda's got a little heat thing with a little nozzle, and you can just heat it up and make it work.
Make it work?
Yeah. Will padded suspenders interfere with the micro? No, you just have to put the micro on over the padded suspenders. Harlan, like the old coal town in East Kentucky.
Where are you putting it?
I don't know. I don't ask questions. I just, will it work? Can they do it? Yes. They'll realize that they don't want to do it eventually. Most of them ask the question and then they don't try it anyways. When are you going to do microwave exploded hot dog FUPA? I don't know what that is. I don't get it. Does it have a thumb safety? Is it a Legion?
It is a Legion. It has a thumb safety. It's single action only.
Why a single action, Scully?
Because single action's better than anything else.
I have a Safariland 4226. Do you want it?
Is it left-handed? See, there's all these things.
I ordered a Centurion for the 226 single action only from Tier 1 concealed, and I'll make the holster for Scully.
Nice.
Oh, he says order a Centurion for a 226 single action from Tier 1. And so you're working for Tier 1, Derek? Is that what that's saying? Or do you own Tier 1?
Tier 1?
Union blue and Confederate gray FUPA out of wool.
Tier 1 holster?
Yeah, Tier 1. Tier 1 concepts or Tier 1 holsters?
Tier 1 holster.
Hey,
colors.
what's your eating plan for tomorrow?
To eat as much as I can.
Yeah, what did you order? Where's it coming from?
Tier 1 concealed?
Yeah.
4 dinners from Cracker Barrel.
4 dinners from Cracker Barrel.
That's for me.
And you're eating all of that. What are they?
It's going to be the turkey dinner plate with dumplings and macaroni and cheese. And then I'm going to get the fried steak. And then I'm going to get dumplings with that because I like to have 4 to 5 servings of just dumplings. And then the other one is chicken and gravy. And the other one is one of every side that they have.
That sounds disgusting.
It sounds like a lot of food, right? It's way too much food.
No,
you're gonna rupture your stomach. What? You're not gonna purge, are you?
Somebody said you're gonna fall asleep before you finish eating.
No.
It'd be awesome if you fell asleep in your mashed potatoes.
Tim says, do you need me to bring you an apple pie? Just bring it here. I'll eat it, and then he doesn't have to.
Yeah. Bring all the pies here. I'll test them Friday.
Yeah, I like the apple. I like the dumplings too, the chicken and dumplings. That's what I actually order. If I go to Cracker Barrel, I order like the grandma's breakfast French toast and chicken and dumplings.
I found it, Derek. Tier 1.
They're going to sit like a brick for a week now. He'll be fine. He's got lots of chemicals. Scully, Mil-Spec Mojo was going on a while back about a holster he switched to for duty that fit multiple firearms. I'm prepping for tomorrow's dinner right now, but I will try to get back to get that info to you. chocolate pecan pie from Cracker Barrel.
Hold the pecans, but I'll take the chocolate pie.
But I mean, if you really look at pecan pie, what is it? It's some pecans, condensed milk, and sugar. 75% of the pie is just sugar.
That's why you eat pies.
He's going to take 2 bites and be filled. Nah, he's got growth hormone. He's got MK677. It makes him very hungry. There's an injectable you can take. There's an injectable you can take. You put it in your belly fat. It makes your appetite huge, and you can consume a ton of fucking food within about a 15-20 minute window.
Are you going to do steroids before you eat?
He does steroids all the time.
That's all.
Are you on steroids again?
4 times a week.
4 times a week. Tier 1 makes a light specific holster.
Yep. That's
Holds any gun as long as you use the light you ordered it to fit, from what I've seen. Isaac Bundy. Look at the brains on Isaac. There's a dude here from Tier 1
right above you.
Right above you, boy.
Right above you.
He'll grab your little head and squeeze it, and then the goo will come out. Pumpkin cheesecake. Yeah, I like pumpkin cheesecake. I like all cheesecake. Did the padded H harness render the X harness obsolete? Is that why you don't? No, the X harness is too big, and dumbasses didn't fucking listen when I told them the fucking harness is too big to put on a micro rig. And these fucking retards would order this thing all the time. And the rig that the X harness is needed for is the Mookie War rig, because it is so ridiculously large. And that rig, when you take that harness and you put it on a smaller rig, it rubs their neck and they would cry. So we just stopped making it. If I made a rig that needed an X harness, it would come with the X harness. That's why all the big rigs, all the rigs we did for the Navy, all the big rigs came with the H harness. The H harness just runs better with it.
Yes, X300.
Looks like he does little excited church lady claps when his cheesecake comes to the table. Kevin, I don't know who John looks like he does. I don't know what you're talking about. Costco has good desserts. Costco has a hella good pumpkin. There we go. See? Corn syrup in most pecan pie. Worse than sugar. NSW boxes have me feeling like a wide-chested biker chick. They're pretty big. Put saw drums in there and see how you feel. Ordering more Cracker Barrel right now. Adding to my order. Tim, they may be sold out. I bet Costco is a madhouse. We're 2 hours away from a Costco. We're not going to Costco. We're actually working tomorrow. Okay, now I need to bring cheesecake next weekend.
What's next weekend?
She's coming here. She's doing all the photography for the party. You know her. Back to work for me. John, Skully, and chat. Have a good Jenks. Have a good night, man.
Oh, so the party is next weekend.
Are you? No, it's not next weekend.
Well, it's not this coming weekend, but it's the following weekend.
Yes, people start getting here Sunday.
Yuck. It's just around the corner. I'm going to have to prep the flamethrower.
You going to bring the 50?
I mean, I might ask permission if I can bring the 50. No, I'm not going to bring the 50. You're going to have all them other guys here. I'm not bringing any guns.
The chest cap pouch. Thankful for our country and all those that came before us that were good Americans. Oh, we have a tier 1 guy here. Well, let me become a customer then. What are y'all thankful for this Thanksgiving? I'm working. I'm thankful that I'm working this Thanksgiving. And the whole crew, we're all running Friday. I remember when they were $200 all day and everyone laughed at them. I don't know what we're talking about, Jeremy. Patrick Nasser, what's up? Oh, Canic pistols. We had a buddy that worked for a company that imported Canics. He gave them to everybody.
I didn't get one.
You sure?
Yeah, 100% sure.
They were big. It was a big fucking
Yeah,
gun.
those were the full size guns he brought out here. They were good guns. Outside of that, I don't have an opinion on Canik.
It's my first gun I got out of the military, and they kicked ass. My EDC for the FUPA would be multicam black carry. My HK P7 M13.
Oh
Is
my
that
god!
that
You're using a. You're carrying around a P7.
You know who else
Yeah.
has one of those? Doesn't Hank have one of those?
I
Hank
bet he
has one of
does.
those.
Yeah. That's so retro. So circa 1980.
Thankful for full pantry and freezer. Turkish, correct. Workhorse. You've been grinding floors. We got a bunch of Typhon toxic stuff out there right now. A lot of it. Working Thanksgiving, Christmas, my birthday, your mom's birthday. Went to Costco yesterday. Indeed, it was a madhouse. I'll bet. Imagine how it's going to be Friday.
Are you doing a Black Friday sale?
I haven't decided.
Black Friday code?
It's a fucking hassle when we do it. We usually wait till the last minute and then decide to do something. We're not going to do anything where we got to build extra shit for it. Maybe a discount or something. Thankful for everyone on this channel in the chat. Love you all. Jeremy, man, there's a lot of people on here that can change your life for the better for sure. And the chat, 160 people on here. Yeah.
So slow.
TP9 SA Gen 2. Squeeze cocker. That P7 is crazy. Yep. Bill 3 code. He didn't pop up, man. I do have a dude. We do have a guy to make a video about on Friday. It's not the same guy, though. We just had a dude email. And it's not this guy either. We had a guy ordered a tool pod. And he emails, I think it was a tool pod. And he messages Amanda and he's like, hey, the stitching's here, but you guys forgot to sew the label on. And she goes, yeah. Look inside. I don't think he ever replied. Like, that guy carries a gun. Was it the SOE 500 IV pouch that was mounted on each side of the original Mookie war rig? No, it wasn't. Nope, that was mounted. The 6x6 zippered utility pockets were on the side of the light fighter vest and the rallyman vest. All the stuff on the Mookie war rig, it was all sewn on. It was not a standalone. Like, that was built specifically. That's what would fit on that rig. And you guys that keep saying Mookie war rig, most of you guys couldn't even wear the Mookie. Mookie couldn't wear the Mookie war rig without armor. The first Mookie war rig we made was like 36 inches when we built all the bullshit he wanted on there. And we chopped it down, and his real rig was actually 31 inches around. Sam's Club has the best apple pie. They do, that cinnamon apple with the cinnamon in it. Holiday traffic makes me want to watch the world burn.
Stay home.
Yeah, why are you going out in it?
Stay home.
Did Lewis make it to work? No, Lewis takes off every fucking holiday there is. Lewis takes a week off. Lewis is not here. I actually have another dude coming in to do Lewis's work. Lewis is at his mom's house, I think, for the holidays. Lewis normally takes 2 weeks off. I'd hate to be flying today. Yeah, I've never flown on the holidays. Might be thinking the original patrol rig. Yeah, the original patrol rig, those pockets on the side were 6x6s. And we do make a standalone version nowadays of the 6x6. And then we make the 500 IV. The 500 IV is actually bigger. And what's up, Adam? I just realized that was you. I had to travel into the city for work. Yeah, I don't think we're going into the city today or tomorrow or the weekend.
It sounds so funny.
What?
Going into the city.
I mean, we're
Get the buckboard and the horses. We're going into town to get the ladies some dresses.
we're 90 minutes.
You can get some dresses. If we're not back by supper time, you know we'll be back soon after dark.
P7 is a safe queen now. Carry it once in
I
a
know
while.
you might as well carry it. I don't think the new generation even knows how to fire that thing. So if anybody ever takes your gun away, it's going to be a half hour before they figure out how to fucking cock the damn thing.
Have you tried the 177 Sierra Match Kings?
Have I tried them? Yeah.
He says they're legit.
Oh.
Jose Garza.
Yeah. I've tried them. Yep. Yep. Of course.
It's better to fly the day of the holiday, such as Thanksgiving Day. No traffic, not busy.
That's probably true. I'll bet it's not very busy at the airport on Friday either.
Is it still busy? I feel like didn't a lot of the airlines go out of business and all the planes crashed? And
When did that happen?
when did all the planes crash? It's busy. Yeah, I'm not there. Do y'all zen? The little chew things like tobacco? No, I make fun of all those guys. Look at all those guys doing nicotine vapes. Like those dudes, maybe it works, but it's more addictive than when they were just smoking. If you look at it, look at dudes with those little nicotine things. You'll be having a conversation with a motherfucker and he's sucking on that thing like it's a fucking crack pipe. No, I've not tried it. I'm not telling you don't. I'm just telling you that it seems way more addictive than any of the other shit they were doing. If they aren't back by supper, just wait longer. The China vapes are gay as fuck. I don't know what the China vapes are. No, I guess mine is the sippy cup, right? I walk around with a fucking toddler sippy cup.
That's not a toddler sippy cup.
Who was the dude from Duck Commander or whatever? He always had Cy had his Tupperware.
Tupperware cup.
Do you shoot any high-end air rifles? No, he's got real guns.
No, I don't shoot any high-end air rifles. Not that I wouldn't. I don't have enough time to shoot the guns I have.
It's because you can do it anywhere and not have restrictions like smoking. I don't think they realize that they're doing it. I don't think they know, or they're just comfortable. It's like picking your nose, right? People probably pick their nose around their spouse or do silly shit that they would like. But once they break that ice, it's like that fucking vape thing. I watch motherfuckers literally. You'll see them do it 100 fucking times, just driving down the road in your car. There's another company building P7s. John, I heard you say
Another company.
Don't let a crackhead outwork you, period. I've started to use that's true. For dudes that are I want to do this thing, you're like, cool, you should totally do that. And then they start giving you excuses why they can't do it. A fucking crackhead gets crack every day. A drug addict gets drugs every fucking day. Are you going to be beat by a crackhead? They've always got the money to get their thing, even though they have no fucking job. But a dude who has a seemingly decent idea and a somewhat of a plan will never execute either of them. Zen is more like chewing tobacco, but doesn't wreck your teeth. Okay. Are you trying to sell me on it, or are you trying to justify yours? I actually know what Zen is. I know that Tucker Carlson promoted it. He's got a new company out now. There does seem to be some positive effects to nicotine. You can also buy it in a dropper. You can get nicotine in other delivery systems. Live with Skully, we're having trouble streaming to X. Okay, we'll kill the X. X is
don't kill X. That's
been
Elon.
removed.
That's Elon. Elon, fix your X account. Get the old Twitter up. Maybe if you didn't fire everybody, it would be working.
Hopefully that's what he's going to do in the government.
Yeah, let's hope so. I got real quiet.
Laugh out loud. I was just seeing if y'all. No, I've not tried it, man. I've actually looked at using nicotine. I have not ever. I think we're going to start marketing a pre-workout that just has cocaine in it. Does cocaine give you the same effects if you drink it as if you snorted it? Was the cocaine in the Coca-Cola the same cocaine that people were using in the 80s?
It's probably
Rich,
better.
how are you? Well, I mean, all the people that they cite through history,
All use
Einstein
cocaine.
and all those dudes, all fucking used cocaine. Seen a post on it, but it looks like a Temu bootleg version of the P7. It's 4 o'clock already.
Already. It's 4 o'clock.
All right, guys,
What's
we're gonna go
going
for
on?
a few more minutes. We're gonna
P7.
get out of here. We gotta get
P7
inside.
Pro. Is that the new version? Or
Cocaine snorted is different than ingested orally. Way different.
Is it way different?
I've never tried it because I heard how good it is, and I know a guy that's rich. I know a guy that's rich from it. Two of my favorite YouTube people are Rocco. What's up?
P7.
I wish people smoked cigars in public rather than vapes, because you like the smell of it better. The whole vape thing, like, it smells like you're trying to attract young children. It smells like kids' candy. Sup, fellas?
Return of the
We're
P7.
talking about playing in the snow. Oh, cocaine! I got it.
Yeah, let's play in it. Oh, look at that.
Texas company making the P7. It's a P7 Pro.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. 21st
William S.,
century.
what's up?
It doesn't look as cool as the HK one. Well, maybe that one does.
Skully, are you back on Patreon? Nope. Skully's Patreon's been hijacked. Or are you back?
Shortly, guys, shortly. And I'll start sending out videos.
Vapes are just fucking weird. Yes, cigars smell awesome.
Low bore access.
What does that mean?
That is not. Well, maybe it is a low bore axis. It just means the top of the web of your hand is almost at the same axis as your barrel, which mitigates recoil. Configure. Oh, you get to configure. I wonder if they've sold any of these. Kind of cool. Oh man, I want the original. That looks cool.
How gay are you when your vape has to smell like cotton? Doesn't it though? Like, have you ever been around a person vaping and you're like, smell cigarettes or cigar or something, you know? It always smells like you're trying to bait small children. They're making 68 cal non-lethal pistol that can crack ribs. Yeah, doesn't Cody has some pistol pepper ball thing, but it shoots rubber balls also. Got into scars with my dad. Definitely nicer than the weird shit. The vape flavor names are fucking creepy. Yeah, it sounds like you're trying to fucking
sell the kids. It's all.
It sounds like you're trying to fucking attract little kids. It's like pedophile shit. Why are you gay? Because you are gay. That's what it is. I'm 25. You got all the younger generation on those stupid things. I still smoke. I know it is. Is it bad? Like, when did smoking become bad for you? When all the pharmaceutical companies and the tobacco companies were bought by the pharmaceutical companies? I can smell the vapes from across the shop floor 100 feet away. Pretty much pointed my fans that direction. Hijacked as in I should unsubscribe. Nah, it's getting handled. Vapes are penises.
Yeah, don't unsubscribe. Don't unsubscribe. I'll have something out to you very shortly within the week. Don't unsubscribe.
Oh, penis. Personal electric nicotine inhalation system. Did you make that up, or where'd you get that from?
That's nice.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That should be stamped on all of them. What are your thoughts on carbine housings like an MCK? You don't know what he's talking about?
No, I don't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What
You
are
talking
your
about like a
thoughts on
chassis or something?
carbine housings? The MCK. I don't know what we're talking about, guys.
Anybody know?
MCK.
You know what's really weird? There has not been a shit talker on here today.
Oh my god, let's get some.
Oh, you drop your handgun in it. It's like a drop a handgun, turns it into a carbine. You know, like a.
Yeah, I figured it was a chassis, but I'm not familiar with the MCK chassis.
When I'm walking down the street, I can already see the rainbow. I don't want to taste it.
Oh, okay, that's those guys.
Did you get your tattoo you wanted?
What tattoo did I want? No, I haven't got a tattoo because he's out of town. He's in another country.
It became bad when they started putting formaldehyde and fiberglass. Yeah, guys, look into that. They actually used fiberglass as the filter. They've had asbestos in tattoo and cigarettes, all kinds of crazy shit. Just drove past a tat shop. I bought a pack of cigarettes in Chicago, $18.50 a pack. I said, now I know why no one is smoking. 18 for a pack, right? Not a carton, a pack.
Yep.
That's fucking crazy. Who's getting all that extra money, right? Remember when what did a cigarette pack used to cost? Like Marlboro, like real cigarette packs were like $3.50, $5, right? So now it's 18.
That's taxes.
All the money's going to your fucking government.
And you know what they're not using it for? Anything that cigarettes would have caused. They're definitely not using it for any of the reasons why you taxed it.
Eastman Chemical in Northeast Tennessee makes the filters amongst a bunch of other terrible shit. And to think, Philip Morris owns Kraft. Yeah, they own all the food companies. I do remember seeing that. $10 a pack of Marlboro Lights in sunny Southwest Florida. Stir the pot. O-Light is best. Yeah, O-Light is fucking the best. Burn your house down. I've never even held an O-Light. Smokers on Australia are $40 a pack. Still 30-ish. You know what that means? It's still legal for a fee. You go to Wisconsin or Indiana and bootleg them. Grew up in Chicago. Once I joined the military, I never moved back. If you want to smoke, why not just grow the tobacco?
Grow it and roll it yourself. There you go. That's it. That's the cowboy way.
My grandfather said I wanted to quit when it hit 5 cents a pack. O-Light on a high point. True Glow RMR. Why don't you just get some glow in the dark model paint? You don't need night
True
vision.
Glow even still exist? I bet they do.
Guys that use Zen have O-Lights. Cigarettes are so expensive that smokers need food stamps. Tobacco leaves hit so much harder. John, I saw the leather grocery bag and bought a VIP ticket to the party. The leather grocery bag is not the VIP bag. There are VIP bags, though. There's a VIP and the bag comes full of a bunch of stuff. If you got time to grow tobacco, you got time to grow cocaine. What does cocaine come from? What plant is it? Coca plant?
Is it coca plant? Yeah, it's a coca leaf because heroin is from the poppies.
Do you have a Glock bayonet?
I don't have a Glock bayonet. I have a bayonet for the high point.
How does it attach?
A bayonet lug.
The gun has a bayonet lug on it?
Yeah.
Was it going like the light rails or something?
No, it's a bayonet lug that's on the front of the. You got a special order that high point, and then it has a bayonet lug.
You should put a chainsaw on your high point.
M16 A2 bayonet fits right on there.
Food stamps are for drug dealers. Tax on cigarettes is like a tax in California. It's all used for the favorite social project.
That's it. They don't use it for the reason why you were taxed for it.
Imagine if all you guys just stopped paying taxes. Imagine what you could do with that money.
Build roads.
Skully's opinion on underbarrel shotguns.
They're not very usable.
Just carry it on your back.
Yeah, they're not very usable. The problem with the underbarrel shotgun is the limit of ammunition you can hold in those guns. So not very usable.
Somebody said, is it like a silencer barrel? Your bayonet lug barrel?
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but it's a bayonet lug.
Is Ukraine going to escalate before Trump gets into office?
It already has.
Russia launched the largest drone strike mission today. Old rope-a-dope technique.
It already has. It's already escalating. They've already used weapons systems that have not been used in the entire 4 years we've been playing around over there.
If we paid cash for taxes, there would have already been a revolution. Sonny, how are you, man?
Sonny's on here?
Mhm.
Uh-oh. Just got serious. All you guys that were bullshitting before, you better stop. Sonny's on here.
People are disconnected from how much they really take. Yeah. Yeah, it's because it comes out of your withholdings. Like if
you had to write a check at the end of the year,
yep.
it'd be a lot different. People would be mad as hell.
Liberal cities will make cigarettes pricey to get, but allow cheap open-air drug markets. Yeah, I mean, you can smash and grab and sell shit out on the sidewalk in front of the store you stole from. Then you could buy your cigarettes. I mean, it's legal to do that one, so.
What if you smash and grab cigarettes? Can you legally sell them on the sidewalk?
ATF crime.
Mm.
Might as well rob a gun shop. Agreed. It is escalating. Biden is trying to leave a dumpster. That's not Biden. Like, I know we say Biden, but it's not actually the man.
Yeah,
he has no idea what's going on.
It's not Biden. It's his administration.
Gavin Newsom getting ready to hike the gas tax in California another 60 cents. That's interesting because gas prices are down. Why would he need to raise the price?
Because he needs to pad his wallet.
He's missing $40 billion right now. He cannot account for $40 billion.
Just imagine how much more it'll be once he raises the 60-cent tax on gas. I don't know why Californians put up with that douche.
The administration of the Democrat. Yeah, we know what you mean. Even better if it was cash that you had counted out, Skully.
For what? Taxes?
To pay taxes, yeah.
They wouldn't be getting it for me. Motherfucker, I'd be short every year. I'd be like, you got an extension? I ain't got that kind of cash. Mm-hmm.
Is the Cobra Buckle challenge coin on the site real? Chris, I don't know what you mean. It's a challenge coin that looks like a Cobra Buckle. It's not a functioning Cobra Buckle. You can see them when you're here. In 4 years, we may have President Newsom.
No, we won't.
Why do you think that?
Because even Californians don't like him. We won't.
World War III is coming. My store is having a sale on Lucky Strike cigarettes.
I mean, actually, when you think about it, I don't know if you've noticed this, but they're actually already talking about Camilla running again.
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh, yeah, they're already talking about her running again. So the Democratic Party is fucking
Do you have
toast.
Do you like or have any experience with Daniel Defense Delta 5 Pro?
Nope.
What is that?
I don't know. Probably one of their rifles. Daniel Defense is just a little too... They're good guns. I just don't have one.
Speaking of taxes, New York City just passed a $9 a day fee to drive in most areas of Manhattan.
Okay, that's crazy. I know you didn't see that. You probably didn't see this.
I thought they did it a while ago, and it was $25 a day, I thought, in certain areas.
I know you didn't see this. So the mayor got on, and she did a speech about this.
Hochul in New York?
Yeah, she did a speech about this about this, and she's like, it was $14. So originally when it passed, it was $14. So she's this $14 tax to drive into New York City. They lowered it to $9. And so she's giving the speech about how she is for the working man because you're going to save 40%. You know how much it was before they did this? 0. So that's how Democrats, how fucking lame they are. They're just gaslighting everybody. And you're saving me money? No, you're still taxing me $9 every time I come into New York City.
Hochul, the
the
same place that has teenagers being raped by illegal fucking aliens.
And who the fuck?
The same state that fucking kidnapped the squirrel and the raccoon and killed it. The same place. That's her area.
And who the fuck keeps New York City running? It's not people that live in New York City. Fuck that town. I hope it rots.
She probably has to run so she can get PAC donations to repay the 20 million in debt. It's actually that number's supposed to be a lot higher.
Yeah, it looks like it's a lot higher.
Don't we have the right to travel? Yes, not on their roadways though. We're doing a third recall of Newsom. They keep rigging the vote. That sounds like woman math. My dad died November 6th. Election day was 68 years old. He worked until he was in the hospital. We're all screwed, lads. Retirement is for yuppies, the children of doctors and lawyers. What are the best snacks to have in combat? I'm a Reese's Pieces or brown sugar Pop-Tart guy. New York City, it is not required to drive, and there is literally no room to park. Just something to think about. Why is Roger Edson's name highlighted black like that?
I thought you said it's because he's like a super.
Oh, it's because they're not members. They're not members. That's why these guys are. That's what it is. Sam Russell, Charms, best snack.
I have a buddy who a lot of people believe those charms are cursed. So every time he'd leave the wire, I would hide charms in his kit. He would come back so mad.
Justin S says the best snack are cot leaves.
Or cot. Oh, I mean, if you're in the right spot, chew a little cot. You'll be asleep before noon, though. You have all that energy in the morning, and then at noontime, you're going to be done training.
Go 30 miles from the main gate of Fort Drum and see the real New York State. Snow snake survival. Sneaky snake. And that's the end of the comments.
Got quiet. Got real quiet. Maybe it's because the thermonuclear device went off somewhere in the United States.
I love superstitions. Had an army dude chew my ass about even numbers being unlucky, and that's why they load 29. Dude was a human rock mentally. Love to live in the 5 Finger Lakes. What will the VIP be like? It's out there. All that information's out there, Chris. When we drop in a new hoodie, we're doing a expeditionary hoodie that will be available at the party. If there are any left, those will.
What's an expeditionary hoodie?
It's the zip up.
Oh,
with the finger loops
yes,
and the hood
nice.
And the
Nice.
the other liner inside.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
they're
the
nice.
best. Chair's so noisy.
It's your chair.
I think it belongs to the studio. When the IRS raids this place, they're going to take this chair.
When the IRS laid it. Hey, something happened? Russia. There's some more shit going on Russia, Ukraine today that we haven't heard about while we've been out here.
Of course.
I load my magazines to 100 because it's a fucking M2. See?
M2s are the best.
Florida is all for Trump. If he asked for a castle, I help him build it. He's got tons of support here. The Dems are obvious. They wear pajamas in pub. I think that's everywhere, man. I think that's literally everywhere. Do you own any atomic clocks? I do not. Make some homemade beef jerky for your kit. A sweet and spicy Dr. Pepper flavor. I have a beef jerky maker. His name's Sam Russell. He loads his M2 to 100. All right, guys, we got to get off here. Ian Sisk. Are you a Patreon member, Ian Sisk? Are you allowed basements in Camden? What do you mean allowed? We do whatever the fuck we want to do in Camden. Well, outside, we have no codes or zoning. Yeah, we can have basements. And a lot of houses locally do have basements here.
But what's the problem with basements here?
I think
High water table, and they fucking are all wet.
Do you have a basement problem?
No, I don't. But you did.
Well, that's there. Right there. There was, yeah. What happened to the guy you hired from a jewelry store? Old camera guy. Jewelry store. Who's you talking about? Austin?
No, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to play a game? Several people have said that.
The problem with working at SOE, guys, is it's like a
Colin.
It's like a goddamn Ford deployed unit in a combat zone. You don't have time to learn any of their names. I don't have time. I don't know any. I never knew anybody's name when I worked here. I'd always give them a nickname because they wouldn't last. I mean, you think about that. Somebody just brought up Colin.
Mm-hmm.
How long ago? That has to have been 10 years ago.
How did somebody bring up Colin and not know what happened, where Colin is?
But I mean, still, that's 10 years ago. Unless, I mean, if they're watching old videos, I guess that.
I don't know what Colin's currently doing. Looking at his Instagram page, it looks like he's bodybuilding, like competition. And it looks like he's a hell of a fisherman. Whatever he's doing, I'm sure it's to the maximum. I talked to him 4 months ago, maybe, just very briefly. How much jerky do you want when I cut? So I still have jerky from the last time you were here, Sam.
I don't have any jerky, Sam.
Just bring it. Just bring it. We'll trade it, or we'll just take them one pouch at a time as you're not looking. He's on roids and catching fish. I don't think he's on roids. He's definitely catching fish. I mean, maybe.
Why wouldn't he be on
knows?
steroids?
Because he was always against it. Like when I was talking testosterone and stuff, he's like, you don't need that stuff. Like he was always really against it.
Yeah, but at his younger age, that might have been true. But
maybe.
How do you compete now? And
that's true, because he was around a lot of pro dudes. I mean, do you know a higher quality dog tag company? You don't need a high quality dog tag company.
Dog tag company.
Just look up dog tags find them on shit. I think you can even order them off Amazon.
Go to Walmart. They have a machine.
Who was it? Sisk. Where'd he go? Fupa. Multicam black or woodland.
I would pick the woodland, so you can pick the multicam black, so I can have the woodland.
We got both of them.
Bullshit.
He doesn't want one. He'd already have it. Sisk. Jump over onto Patreon. You haven't already won, right? We haven't picked you before. Ooh, there's a bunch of shit coming through here. Apparently something did happen over there.
Of course. Let me see. What does the fake news network say?
Patreon. You're going to go to community, and there's going to be an active chat there. So looking for Sisk. Sisk, what's your last order number on Patreon? Jump over there, answer that. We'll continue this conversation. Let me know whether you want the multicam or the woodland fupa. We will send that out to you. Hope I get my rig from last week before the party. Chris Hall, what rig is that?
Are you going to wear it at the party if you get it before the party?
You only need dog tags if you get shot. So don't. Do we work for Refuge? No. Our friend owns Refuge. That is Bear. Bug Out Bob works for Refuge. Bear has been here many times. Bob was here last time and we did a podcast. I've got 4 or 5 recordings with Bear. Nope, don't work for Refuge. Refuge doesn't work for us. You'll see Bear wears one of my hoodies and most of his morning lives. He's got some of our equipment. Richard Cuse, Woodland is better than Marpat. You won a Tiger Stripe AKM4 rig, Chris. When? Last week? I don't remember any of your guys' names past the first time. Okay, Sisk, I see you put in your order number there. The last Justin S was the last guy that won an Woodland AK. Chris Hall, feed 2 minutes back, order number. I have 50 orders on a member. I don't see that I replied to you here. Maybe I did. I did thumbs up it. Got it. All right, Ian, I see yours there. The Navy doesn't even issue dog tags anymore. D was pissed. Do you guys ever build Smurf rigs? Nope, we build real shit.
Smurf? What's a Smurf?
Thought the Russians had that down. Nope, Murdoch, you can see what we build on our website. We've been doing it for 35 years. Yeah, maybe
Jesus
2 weeks
Christ,
now. Justin
well.
Souders is a witness. All right, guys, we're out of here. We will see you tonight at 9 o'clock. Battle Chemist, what's up, man?
Don't forget the party, December 7th.
December 7th, soeparty.com. We will see you guys
In the
there.
parking lot. If you have a Porsche, bring it. We're doing donuts.
There you go.
Oh, don't forget your hobby horses, guys. Not the ones that rock, the hobby horse that you ride, because we are having an official sanctioned hobby horse race here. There's a chance that you could be on the hobby horse Olympic team, which means you'll be riding with Swedes.
The high price for that is a brand new AR-15.
Yes, that is a legit prize for the hobby horse race. So get on the internet, check it out. Who's the champ? What's her name? Olga?
I'm basically the Michael Jordan of hobby horsing.
Yeah, check that out. See what we're talking about, because there's some. It's not. Are we gonna have divisions? Are we gonna break it up into age divisions?
No, we're not.
So it's gonna be all hands.
It's gonna be the first thing that happens at the event, at the party.
First thing that happens.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Do we have vaults and stuff?
Uh-huh.
Jesus, it's gonna be dangerous.
Well, for some people. Red Tracker 226689. I don't know what that is. All right, guys.
We will see you.
We will see you at 9 o'clock. Equal opportunity.